I'm Audra Stafford outside the Civic Theater in downtown San Diego, where the Legally Blonde tour has everyone seeing pink. And oh my God, you guys, I got a chance to meet Elle Woods herself, Becky Gulsvig. She's been headlining the tour since it started, but Becky Gulsvig's Legally Blonde roots go even deeper than that.
Since the workshop in the spring of 2006.
Oh my God! For those of you who aren't familiar with the musical or the hit movie it was based on, it tells the story of Elle Woods.
She wears a lot of pink and she's blonde and she's fabulous, and she lives in California and she's going on her big date to get proposed to, or so she thinks.
Baby, that's why you and I should break up.
Warner, her boyfriend, says, I'm going to Harvard. Goodbye. What? And so she's, of course, a big hot mess, and then realizes, wait, I'm going to go to Harvard.
After some serious studying and an eye-catching presentation.
Time for my cross. I object!
Elle gets into Harvard Law and quickly learns she's got a lot more to learn about herself.
She grows a lot. She realizes that she can be more than her fabulous looks. She can actually have a brain, and she can use it, and she can, you know, really fulfill all these dreams that she didn't even know were possible.
Is that my name up on that list? Does someone know that I exist?
Elle is gutsy, a trait Becky shares. She moved from Minnesota to New York right out of high school.
It was, in retrospect, very gutsy. I mean, at the time, I was just going to do it, and it was no big deal, and I was just going to go to New York and try to be on Broadway.
Becky's bold move paid off, but it's taken a lot of hard work. And for her role as Elle, a lot of stamina.
It's really exhausting. You know, I'm on stage the entire time. The only time I'm not on stage, I'm 10 feet in the wings, changing clothes as quickly as possible, and then I'll be right back. For me, even like just spending the whole show in high heels, that's been a challenge, just because, you know, it takes a toll on your lower back and your feet.
She also had to learn to share the stage with the show's four-legged stars.
We travel with 2 Chihuahuas and 2 Bulldogs, and the dog that I deal the most with is the Chihuahua, and his real name is Frankie, and he plays Bruiser.
All are rescue dogs who have been very well trained.
It's been really fun, but it's also very interesting as a performer, because you really have to look out for them. You can't just have your moment and do your thing. You have to be aware that if someone moves in the wing, it's going to throw them off.
And on tour, it's even tougher.
We're always changing theaters. There's new crews, new orchestras, new dressing rooms, new smells, new towns. You know, they really pick up on all of that energy, and it can really throw them. But we've been very lucky, and they do really well, and it's been really fun. I can't imagine being in a show without dogs now, because it's been so long.
And Becky says after all these years, she still enjoys playing Elle.
It's been really rewarding, too, just because Elle Woods is such a role model for a lot of people.
I see a star, you're my nephew, you got the best prescription.
And each time she hits the stage, audiences will agree Becky is
Legally blonde.
I think to be legally blonde, it just means that you're just fierce and fabulous, and you own up to yourself, and you are exactly what you're supposed to be.
I am so much better than before.
Well, I definitely have to give Becky and the rest of the cast members snaps for their great performances. The Blonde Tour continues here through Sunday, and then it's off to St. Louis. For BroadwayWorld.com, I'm Audra Stafford.